Hey everyone! Welcome to The Young and the Restless. I'm Jane, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Young and the Restless, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Secrets were revealed, loyalties moved, and emotional blows were dealt hard in Genoa City and on the Dumas estate in France during the week of June 30th to July 4th. A probable murder plot and Kane's grandiose intentions to dominate the corporate world have the Newmans, Abbotts, and everyone in between rushing for answers. If you missed a moment or simply want to relive the highlights, take a coffee and settle in. Lily discovered a deadly plot, and Billy gave Sally control. The week began with Devon and Abby becoming increasingly suspicious of Kane's enigmatic actions. Chance reported that Kane fears someone at the Dumas estate is plotting to kill him before the vacation is over. While some disregarded it as theater, Lily was not amused, particularly after Kane left the estate for Genoa City. Meanwhile, Sally pressed Billy to demonstrate his commitment and intentions. After heated discussions, Billy agreed to give Margaret the reins of Abbott Communications if he was successful in obtaining Chancellor. The transaction was completed with a promissory note. And a kiss. Kane set a plan in motion, and Adam began connecting the dots. In Genoa City, Kane met with his covert comrade Holden and assigned him the task of secretly befriending many major power players, including Adam, Chelsea, Claire, and Mariah. Kane insisted on remaining under the radar while planning his homecoming. Adam, becoming suspicious about Kane's alias Dumas, looked into real estate acquisitions and discovered Arabesque, a shell firm run by Dumas that was purchasing properties near Newman Towers and Jabot. With Cole seriously ill and the Newmans unavailable in France, Adam planned to travel there himself. Cole died at Memorial Hospital after saying a heartfelt goodbye to Victoria and Claire. Claire was saddened, trying to understand the loss of the father she had just recently discovered. Back in France, Phyllis overheard Amanda and Carson discussing Kane's covert return home. Convinced that Kane was planning against the same people he had invited to France, Phyllis began vying for a position in Kane's expanding empire. Chelsea confronted Holden for his falsehoods about Kane, refusing to be swayed by his phony flattery. Meanwhile, Daniel consoled a sad Tessa, who claimed Mariah had abandoned her without explanation. The emotional weight of Mariah's decline and quiet grew heavier, but Daniel's encouragement gave Tessa a glimmer of hope. Coming up next week. Next week on The Young and the Restless, Danny intends to propose to Christine, Tessa wishes to finalize her split from Mariah, and Claire seeks comfort from Holden while Kyle is absent. The drama is only getting started. Don't miss our July 7th to 11th spoiler peek to see what's coming up. The world of The Young and the Restless is never short of drama, treachery, and unexpected revelations, and the most recent storyline involving Cole's death, Adam's exposure of Kane's shady business dealings, and Phyllis joining the evil side has viewers reeling. Each of these plotlines weaves together a web of deception, vengeance, and moral ambiguity, demonstrating the show's capacity to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Cole's death was a devastating and unexpected turn of events, sending shockwaves through Genoa City and left those closest to him dealing with loss, remorse, and unsolved questions. His death was not only a personal tragedy for characters like Victoria, who had a troubled relationship with him, but it also triggered a chain reaction of events that revealed deeper secrets and darker agendas lurking beneath the surface. The circumstances surrounding his death were hazy from the outset, with rumors of foul play and hidden agendas indicating that this was no ordinary tragedy. As the Newman and Abbott families grieved, the investigation into Cole's death revealed disturbing connections to other individuals, particularly Kane, whose financial transactions had long straddled the line between ambition and criminality. Adam, ever the opportunist, viewed this as an excellent opportunity to strike, using his knowledge of Kane's unscrupulous activities to advance his own agenda. Adam's motivations were far from pure. His history of manipulation and revenge made his acts predictable in some ways, but devastating in execution. Adam had long harbored hate for Cain, and with Cole's death as a catalyst, he systematically began dismantling Cain's empire, discovering illegal dealings, embezzlement, and even ties to dangerous characters beyond Genoa City. The repercussions were quick and severe, with Cain's reputation shattered and his relationships strained to the breaking point. For Cain, this was more than simply a business setback. It was a personal reckoning, forcing him to confront the decisions that had led him down this path and the people he had damaged along the way. Meanwhile, Phyllis, ever the wild card, made a dramatic turn toward darkness, joining forces that shocked even lifelong followers. Her slide was not unexpected. It was the result of years of betrayal, heartache, and a deepening cynicism with the people she had trusted. Phyllis had always been a complex character, capable of both strong loyalty and merciless retribution, but this time she went beyond what she had previously imagined inconceivable. Whether it was a premeditated play for dominance or a desperate attempt to reclaim control of her life, her association with the dark side pitted her against previous allies, setting the stage for explosive confrontations. Her involvement in the broader plans surrounding Cole's death and Cain's exposure heightened the suspense, as her motivations remained unclear. Was she a mastermind or only a pawn in a much greater game? The tension between Phyllis and the other important players, particularly Jack and Diane, reached new heights, reviving old scars and forging new rivalries. The convergence of these three tales generated a perfect storm of drama, with each character's actions reverberating outward and influencing the lives of those around them. Cole's death was the spark, but the inferno that ensued revealed the rot underlying Genoa City's shiny veneer. Adam's ruthless expose of Cain's misdeeds was motivated not only by justice, but also by power, dominance, and settling old scores. And Phyllis's embrace of darker forces marked a shift in the balance of power, leaving viewers wondering how far she would go and who would be caught in the middle. The emotional stakes were stronger than ever, with relationships strained, alliances fractured, and moral lines compromised. Victoria saw Cole's death as a heartbreaking reminder of the fragility of life and the dangers lying in the shadows. Cain was humbled by Adam's admissions, prompting him to doubt whether atonement was still possible. And for Phyllis, her decisions presented the lingering issue of whether she had actually lost herself, or if this was just another chapter in her ever-changing story. As the dust settled, it became evident that Genoa City would never be the same again. Cole's killing had triggered a chain reaction, revealing secrets, fueling vendettas, and pushing characters to their limits. Adam's actions had unexpected consequences, with opponents closing in and his own previous wrongdoings threatening to resurface. Cain's downfall created a power vacuum that others rushed to fill, while Phyllis's new alliances made her both a threat and a target. The distinction between hero and villain was blurrier than ever, with each figure functioning in shades of gray. Fans were left wondering what would happen next. Would justice be delivered, or would the cycle of revenge continue? Will Phyllis find her way back to the light, or is she completely lost in the darkness? And, more crucially, who else would be drawn into the mayhem before it was over? The Young and the Restless brilliance stems from its ability to weave together personal and professional problems, making every betrayal more painful and every victory feel earned. Cole's death was more than just a plot device. It was a watershed moment that drove the individuals to face their own issues. Adam's exposing of Cain was about more than just business. It was about how far people will go to protect their secrets. And Phyllis's move to the dark side was more than simply a theatrical twist. It reflected the show's enduring themes of reinvention and survival. As the plot progresses, one thing becomes clear: in Genoa City, the stakes are always life or death, and the next bombshell discovery is right around the corner. The consequences of these events will linger for months, changing relationships and stories, demonstrating once more that in the world of soap operas, the drama never truly ends, it only changes. With each episode, the tension rises, the secrets multiply, and the characters are pushed to their limits. Cole's death remains an open wound, with some asking if the complete truth has been revealed. Adam's victory over Cain may have provided him with brief gratification, but in a community where foes rarely stay down for long, his victory could be fleeting. And Phyllis, who walks a delicate line between villain and anti-hero, keeps viewers guessing about her fate. The beauty of The Young and the Restless is that just when you think you've figured everything out, another twist appears, leaving fans wanting more. Whether it's a long-buried secret resurfacing, an unexpected alliance developing, or a betrayal that shakes the foundation, the program continues to provide the high-stakes narrative that has kept it on the air for decades. As the characters navigate love, loss, power, and revenge, one thing stays constant: no one is truly secure in Genoa City, and the next scandal is always on the horizon. The emotional weight of Cole's death, the consequences from Adam's takedown of Cain, and Phyllis's plunge into darkness have all contributed to a rich tapestry of drama that viewers can connect with. These stories are about more than just shock value. They delve into deeper issues like morality, atonement, and the consequences of our actions. Cole's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who loved him, even as some use his death for personal benefit. Cain's revelations prompt viewers to wonder whether anyone in Genoa City is actually innocent, or whether everyone has something to conceal. And Phyllis's path is a cautionary tale about what happens when hurt and anger devour a person completely. As the show progresses, these threads will continue to intersect, resulting in fresh tensions and emotional moments that will keep viewers engaged. Finally, The Young and the Restless thrives on its ability to mix tremendous drama with profound character development, making every twist feel justified and every betrayal agonizing. Cole's death, Adam's vengeance, and Phyllis's dark turn are more than just narrative lines. They are reflections of the human condition, revealing how far people will go when pushed to their limits. As the characters deal with the consequences of their acts, viewers are forced to wonder: who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be left standing when the dust has settled? One thing is certain: in Genoa City, the game is always on, and the players are constantly struggling for survival.